Welcome to Comic Toy Reviews. This is going to be a review of the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker Play Arts action figure of Snake, also known as Big Boss. It's about 10 inches tall and is truly an awesome figure. Before we get to it, this is the box Snake came in. It's a yellow box, Japanese text, and in the back it shows you some poses. And right now I'm going to show you all the accessories and parts it came with, and then we'll get right to the review. Here's Snake and all the parts that he comes with, and I'll just start off with the slight negatives before we get into all the great positives. This figure is about $50. You're not really going to find it cheaper, so it's pretty expensive for a 10-inch figure to spend $50 on. It's worthwhile because it is a great figure, but it is kind of expensive. And here's the thing I noticed: he only comes with 2 guns, silencer that could fit on the gun, 2 fists for extra hands, a shield, and this is also just a part for the shield. And that's it, weapon-wise. They have a different Snake version called the Jungle version, and the Jungle version comes with a machine gun and a stun rod, but he doesn't come with this pistol. The problem with the Jungle version is it's very character specific. This version, the sneaking suit, could fit in any environment, and it comes with the pistol, the silencer pistol, and that's the trademark of Snake in all the Metal Gear video games. This is like Captain America's shield, Thor's hammer, Batman's batarang. This is a part of Snake. Any Snake figure should have this, and they only gave another gun, 2 fists, and a shield. Snake is a guy with a ton of weapons: infrared rocket launchers, submachine guns, shotguns. He uses a ton of weapons, grenades, landmines, and you only included this few weapons. I mean, for $50 you could have just included more. Why just so little? We're talking Snake here, we're talking Big Boss here, we're talking a guy who's equipped with a ton of weapons, and they could have just gave you more. Come on, it's like you could have just given more weapons, please. But they didn't. But the only way around it is on probably there are other action figures in 1/6 scale or something close to it, where I'm sure if you really want guns or parts that you'll be able to find it. So it's not that huge of a deal because you will be able to find extra parts. And then the one main weapon you really do need is just his gun with the silencer. That's the trademark weapon. Everything else is great on this figure. One thing that they did awesome was, you see this part here? This is actually cloth, like right here when you feel it. It's not plastic. And this is something rare because usually when you have an action figure, the cloth on plastic never works right. It sticks out badly like a sore thumb. But here, the way they just put in the cloth goods on the plastic parts, it is a seamlessly done that you can't tell. And the parts here are, I mean, the sculpting is fantastic. First of all, we got to start with the face. The face of Big Boss here, sorry if the focus isn't there, I'm trying my best here. It's just truly amazing. He has the eye patch here, has the bandana, the beard going. Just look at this. You can see the sculpt of the bandana reaching around the head. You can see the hair is all detailed tremendously. The face of this figure, it truly is an amazing face sculpt. As good as Hot Toys in quality, as good as the best Marvel Legends. It's just an amazing face sculpt with a serious expression. He has his foxhound symbol on the right shoulder. He has the Soldiers Without Borders symbol on his left shoulder. When you look at here, right here, this part, it actually, you can put the gun on his right hip and close it. That's cool. This part here is a great sculpt. It's sculpted on, you can't take it off. I mean, you could really just, if I wanted to, I could probably pry it off, but I don't want to. Same thing here. See this water canteen? is just a sculpted on water canteen, meant to stay there. And this bag, where Snake carries a ton of his weapons and gear, is meant to stay there. It's a huge bag. You'd think it would come off, but it's not meant to come off. Neither is the canteen. It's just the details in it. Same thing here. You can't really take this, the gun holder off, but it's just an awesomely detailed sculpt. And let's get to the joints, if I can get to it. The head 360, upper body has a joint here, articulation point, as well as the waist here. The arms can definitely rotate, like a 360. The bicep here rotates. You got a elbow joint with a full swivel here, 360 hands. The hips here, they rotate, they spin around. You have a spinning joint here. You got double articulated knee here. You got some articulation here right on the foot, as well as it goes up and down and to the sides a bit. And really, this snake is an awesome figure. Overall, it is worth it. So the only negative is the lack of accessories, and he should have came with more weapons. But sculpt-wise, face sculpt's fantastic. The overall sculpt of the bodysuit, the details of it is fantastic. It is articulated, as I said. The neck, the torso area, the waist, the arms with the ball joints here. Joints are there, double joints. Ball joint here, swivel here, replaceable hands, double knee joints, foot joint. There are just a ton of poses you could pose Snake in. I usually keep them separate from other action figures, just keep them on a shelf, like a bookcase or something. But it really is an awesome figure in how he looks. Would I recommend getting him? For any fan of Metal Gear Solid, for any fan of Snake or Big Boss, or anyone who's played Peace Walker, I would definitely be on the lookout for this guy. You could find him on eBay, you could find him on Amazon, you might find him in conventions. It's an import item at the moment, but it was supposed to be at Toys R Us, or might be in the future, because they have other Play Arts action figures at Toys R Us. And it's just a great character piece. Great articulation, you'll get a lot of poses out of him. And it just has that cool factor. It just really does look cool, this action figure. I don't think you'll be disappointed getting this figure. It is an awesome figure. Even though it doesn't have a lot of weapons, what he does come with is the main weapon he needs. And hey, that's all Snake needs. Anything else he could improvise when he's on a mission. So, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.